Well, hello everyone. My name is Jason Edwards and I'm the senior pastor of Second Baptist Church in Liberty, Missouri, and this is our midweek pause. It's just a time in the midst of our weeks that our pastors are trying to provide to pause and reflect and pray. And what I thought I would do this morning is share with you one of my favorite stories from this little book called Does God Have a Big Toe? And the story I'm going to read to you is a reflection on the Exodus 3 story of Moses and the burning bush. And it's all about patience and paying attention, so I hope you'll pay attention for just a few moments as we reflect on this story together. It says, when God set out to pick a leader for the children of Israel, the most important quality God was looking for was patience. God wanted somebody who would not give up, no matter how bad things looked, no matter how much the people complained, no matter how long it took to get to the land of Israel. God wanted a patient person to be the leader. So God set out to make a patience test that could be used to find the right person for the job. Now, the angels were always bothering God with ideas, and most of them were not very good. But God was patient, so God listened to all the angel ideas for a patience test. Gabriel came forward with a tangled ball of string. Whoever has the patience to untangle this ball of string is our person for sure. But God did not like this test because untying knots is just boring work. And string untanglers usually are the kind of people who save rubber bands, and that was just not what God had in mind. Then Michael the angel flew forward with a little puzzle box. You had to twist it so that all the red squares were on one side and all the green on another and all the blue on another and the yellow on another. And Michael said, "This is a great patience test. You have to figure out how to get all the same colors on all the same sides, and I'm still working on this one, so any person who can solve this puzzle is our person for sure." Well, God sent Michael away after explaining that you didn't need patience to solve puzzles as much as you needed persistence. And God was convinced that some of the worst leaders had the most persistence. Then, of course, God had an idea that was the very best patience test of all. God caused a bush to start burning in the desert just near where some shepherds were pasturing their flocks. A few shepherds passed it by and walked away. They didn't even notice that the bush was burning, but not burning up. Bushes, you see, are not special. And bushes on fire are not that special either, so nobody took time to sit long enough to watch the miracle happen. Moses, who had run away from the palace and become a shepherd, saw the bush and sat down on the ground and watched. Moses watched and saw that the bush's leaves were burned off and the bush's branches were black, just like an ordinary burning bush. The only thing different about this burning bush was that it did not burn up. It just continued to burn, and the branches never fell down in a heap, and the fire never went out. And Moses was the only one who waited long enough to notice. Moses tried to get the other shepherds to come over and watch the bush with him, but they all had better things to do. Moses also had better things to do, but he did not know it at the time. Thank you, friends, for taking the time to join me in this midweek pause. I hope as you go throughout the rest of your week, you will take time to pause and look around, possibly to notice hidden blessings that God has in store for you.